Want to sound more natural when you speak English? The secret is using idioms. Today, we are unlocking 7 powerful phrases that will instantly make you sound more fluent and confident. But remember, context is key. Using the wrong phrase can lead to misunderstandings, so we'll cover not just what they mean, but when to use them. Let's begin. Our first phrase is big mouth. This describes someone who is not good at keeping secrets and tends to talk too much.
I told him the secret, but he has a big mouth.
Be careful with this one. It's not a compliment, so reserve it for casual conversations with friends. Next, we have bookworm. A bookworm is a person who loves to read and spends a great deal of time with their nose in a book.
She was a complete bookworm as a child and read every book in the library.
This is a friendly and positive phrase to describe an avid reader in almost any situation. Third on our list is the early bird. This refers to someone who wakes up very early or arrives somewhere before everyone else.
He is an early bird, so he always finishes his most important work before others even start.
It's a great way to praise someone's discipline and punctuality in both professional and personal settings. Our fourth expression is go-getter. This is a powerful compliment for a person who is ambitious, energetic, and actively pursues their goals.
We need a real go-getter for this sales position, someone who creates their own opportunities.
Use this term in a professional context to give high praise for someone's proactive attitude. Our fifth phrase is social butterfly. This describes a person who is very outgoing and loves to socialize, flitting from person to person at parties like a butterfly.
At the conference, he was a true social butterfly, networking with everyone in the room.
While it's a friendly term, it can imply someone has many acquaintances but lacks deeper friendships. Next, workaholic. This is someone who works compulsively, often harming their health and personal life.
He is a workaholic. He even checks his work email during family dinners.
This term carries a negative connotation. So, if you want to praise someone, it's safer to call them dedicated. Our final idiom is yes man. This is a critical term for an employee who always agrees with their boss to gain favor, avoiding their true opinions.
The team was full of yes men, so no one ever dared to challenge the director's bad ideas.
Using this term is a strong criticism of someone's lack of courage and integrity. As you can see, the feeling behind each idiom is just as important as its definition. The words are simple, but the message can be friendly, complimentary, or quite critical. Before you use one, consider the context and your intention. This is the key to using idioms like a native speaker.